right, today we're going to start our new unit and we are going to be discussing describing shapes and objects and how that can help us to understand the world and to solve problems. This part is actually not in any of your Connect sections of your textbook, so you may want to take some notes. We're going to start with some prior knowledge about the different types of lines, such as parallel, perpendicular, intersecting, horizontal, and vertical lines, what each one means, so that when you get to the next lesson and you are describing them on shapes, you already know that you have these figured out and know what each one is. So, to start off with, parallel lines. Lines are often described as 2 points. Here we have line AB and line CD. They are parallel lines because they have no points in common. They don't ever intersect, and in fact they are the exact same distance at any point on those two lines. Here we have line A, B, and CD, and they are intersecting lines. They have one point where they intersect, and it could be up and down intersect, it could be crossways intersect, it could be intersect like that. It doesn't matter how they intersect as long as they have one point where they cross. That's called an intersecting line. The last type of line is what we call a perpendicular line. The key there is that they form a right angle or a corner where they join. So perpendicular lines are also intersecting lines, but intersecting lines are not perpendicular lines, cannot be. So they have to cross in a straight way so that here they make a complete corner or a right angle. All right, to practice, you are going to practice with these. Try to tell what type of line each set is. Press pause and do that now. All right, let's take a look. This first set of lines are intersecting lines. They do cross, but they do not form a corner. This set of lines are equal distances apart at all points. That makes them parallel lines. And this side of lines, when they cross, they make a straight corner, making them perpendicular. Perpendicular. Oops, right over top of that next set of lines. These two lines are the same distances across from each other. They are also parallel lines. Here again, they make that nice right angle, a corner, so they are called perpendicular. Oh, I'm going to run out of room. AR at the end. And here, these lines don't actually cross yet, but we would still consider them intersecting because if you were to continue them, they would cross. So these are intersecting lines. And then we're going to move on to naming angles. Right angles, as we've already discussed, make a corner. Straight angles are just a straight line. An acute angle is a cute little line. It is less than a corner. Has to be less than a corner. So if this is our corner, this is definitely less, making it acute. Obtuse angles are larger than a right angle, but less than a straight angle. And reflex angles you don't really need to know, but they are actually the opposite side of your angle and they are greater than a straight angle. All right, at this point you're going to go on to a concept practice exit slip because there is no work in the textbook about this. Please remember to hand it in when you are finished. Make sure you ask questions along the way if you have any.